Hi, welcome back to the Rose and Crown. Today we're going to be showing you how to make the perfect Yorkshire pudding. I want to show you just how easy and simple it can be. Every Sunday we do a traditional roast at the Rose and Crown. We use the finest beef, the finest pork, all free-range local produce. But some places you can be let down by having a bought-in Yorkshire pudding or something that falls flat on a plate. A lot of people I know are worried when I talk to them about being able to turn out a perfect Yorkshire pudding. I just want to show you how simple it can be. It's a very straightforward recipe. We're going to begin by taking 4 nice free-range eggs and cracking them into a bowl. The freshest eggs are always the best. They have stronger proteins which don't break down, and they allow the Yorkshire pudding to rise much more effectively. So 4 eggs cracked into the bowl. We then have 200 grams of milk. Now that is the equivalent of 200 millilitres. We tend to measure all liquids by weight at the Rose and Crown, but it's exactly the same, 200 grams, 200 millilitres, all into the bowl. We then take 150 grams of normal plain flour and throw that in, and we also add just a pinch of salt. Take a whisk and mix it thoroughly. Beat it all together, all of your ingredients together in a bowl. Really simple, really straightforward. You're looking to take out all the lumps, get a nice smooth mix, and also this whisking incorporates air into it. A lot of people say that if you make the mix the day before, leave it to rest, that it gives you a better Yorkshire pudding. Having made a mix the night before and made an identical mix on the same day, I can tell you that there's no difference in those results. I don't think it has any bearing on it. So give it a good whisk to get a nice smooth batter, and you're looking for it to be about the consistency of double cream. Not too thick, not too runny. Whisk all of your lumps out of it, and then for ease of making it, pour the mix into a jug. Now, the other secret to making good Yorkshire puddings is to have a very hot oven. We keep our oven at around 220 degrees when we first put the Yorkshire puddings in, and then turn it down to about 200 for the remainder of the cooking. Let me just get the oven trays out, and I'll show you the bowls that we cook the Yorkshires in. Now this tray has been preheating in the oven, and we use a silicone Pavoflex tray. These are actually muffin tins, but they produce awesome Yorkshire puddings. It doesn't matter if you have a metal tin, the secret is to have the tin preheated and lightly oiled. So a very small amount of vegetable oil, not too much at all, maybe a little bit more if you're using metal tins, but these silicone trays don't need anything really. Fill your Yorkshire mix about 2/3 of the way up in the tin. Now these are going to produce giant Yorkshire puddings. You can always use smaller tins, or you can fill the tins with less mix. It depends how impressive you want to be. If you want to serve someone one giant Yorkshire pudding and make quite an impression on your Sunday roast, then this is the way to go. Your oven is set at around 220 degrees Celsius. And what you don't want to do is keep opening the door. So at about that temperature, place your Yorkshire mix into the oven, and you're going to let it cook for about 20 minutes, and then you're going to lower the temperature slightly by about 20 to 25 degrees for about another 12-13 minutes. So we'll come back to these later. We're almost there. You can see them coming up. Not long now. The Yorkshire puddings have been in for about 20 minutes at about 210, 220 degrees. After that time we turned it down by about 20 to 25 degrees and they've had a further 10-12 minutes. You're looking for a beautiful rise, you're looking for golden brown colour, and then you have perfection in Yorkshire pudding. So here we go. And voila! Perfectly risen, fat Yorkshire puddings. And that, if I may say, is one of the easiest recipes you'll actually cook. There's no magic secret, just a good consistency in your mix and a hot oven. And that's all you need for a perfect Yorkshire pudding that rises beautifully and has a lovely soft texture in the middle, but without any heaviness. So, next time you're having a roast dinner, you want to impress your guests, use this recipe, it'll work every time.